Gregory Peck, Hollywood's eternal gentleman, admired for roles like Atticus Finch, long avoided spilling personal secrets. But in an extraordinary turn, 5 years after Ingrid Bergman's death, the beloved actor quietly confirmed a story that had buzzed through gossip columns for decades. What he revealed was intimate, complicated, and absolutely headline-grabbing. It all centers on the 1945 Alfred Hitchcock film Spellbound, where Peck and Bergman shared the screen. At the time, both actors were married to others. Yet during that intense shoot, their connection reportedly heated up behind the scenes. It wasn't just flirtation, but something much deeper. Decades later, in an interview, a 71-year-old Peck subtly admitted the truth. He spoke as if he were walking on eggshells, careful, measured, almost poetic. "All I can say is, I had a real love for her, and I think that's where I ought to stop," he remarked. Then he added, softly but with gravity, "I was young. She was young. We were involved for weeks in close and intense work." That brief, restrained confession confirmed what Hollywood insiders had long suspected: they had an affair. The words themselves weren't salacious, but the implication was explosive. Two married stars, one secret love, all set against the backdrop of a glamorous golden age of cinema. Rumors had swirled for years, late-night whispers, descriptions of dim hallways and flustered arrivals on set. But Peck's admission gave the gossip legitimacy. He described Bergman as like a lovely Swedish rose, incredibly beautiful and a very sweet person. Her radiance took your breath away. This wasn't just chemistry on camera, his words painted a scene of real emotional and physical longing, yet Peck's reticence was telling. He didn't offer details, drama, or justification. Instead, his admission carried regret, nostalgia, and a sense of responsibility. He didn't want to tarnish anyone's legacy, least of all the woman he called that Swedish rose. Their paths diverged dramatically after Spellbound. Peck stayed married until the mid-1950s, remarried, and became a family man devoted to his craft. Bergman endured public scandal over another affair, fled Hollywood for a time, but eventually rebuilt her career and remained an icon. Now, decades later, Peck's words stand like a final curtain, understated, elegant, and quietly scandalous. He gave fans just enough to know the truth, without pulling back the curtain entirely. This revelation matters not because of tabloid thrills, but because it humanizes two legends. It reminds us that behind celebrated performances and iconic lives, powerful emotions exist, sometimes hidden, sometimes regretted, but always real. In the end, Peck wasn't confessing a crime, he was owning a moment. A moment shaped by youth, opportunity, and undeniable attraction. And in doing so, he added a poignant footnote to a chapter of Hollywood history that was always whispered, until he finally spoke.